Alright guys, welcome back to another video. I'm sure you guys have seen dimple dyes. In this video I'm going to show you how to use them. Alright, if you guys want to do like dimple dyed panels and whatnot, to where if you're wanting to add or to get rid of a little bit of weight, add some flair to your project, it doesn't take hardly any time to do this. The ones I've got, they make them in several different styles. But this one that I have actually has a cutter inside of it, and it also flares after it's cut. What's nice about this style is if you're working on the car, like in these areas, you can literally just bolt it to the car. You don't have to have a special press or any of that other stuff. So they make them all different sizes. This one's 3/4, 1.5 inches, 2.5, and they're all basically the same style. They all have their own little cutter in them. But like, I think I gave like 37 bucks for this one. That ain't nothing. So, but you're gonna need a few things like a drill, a way to tighten the bolt down, hammer and dolly. Hammer and dolly is only for like this edge. That die is just a little bit too wide and ends up flaring this edge out, so you'll just end up flattening it back out when you're done. But I already got this side done. That's when I decided to do a video for you guys. So we're gonna do this side now. The way I did it was I measured 6 inches from here to the center of that first one, and then I just carried the measurement over here. And I'll show you how I space them out. Take this guy, I'll place it on the first one, I'll mark center, then I'll mark the edge of the die, then I'll scoot it over, place it on the side, mark center, mark the edge of the die. Then I'll just do that however many times I need to get up to where I want. One thing I would suggest is when you mark your holes, take your drill bit, drill it out for the bolt, then clean up your flange. Get all the paint and everything off of there, because when you go to dimple it, it'll crack the paint and chip off, and you're gonna have to sand it anyway. So it's a lot easier sanding it after you drilled your holes than before. Or I guess you could do it before, just mark everything out after, but make sure you clean that up before you do your dimple dies. Cheap Harbor Freight step drill bits. And it just so happens that this very last step is the perfect size to run that bolt through. So, here we go. So just like that, I got all the holes cleaned up. I got all the holes drilled. So like I said, next thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go through and get all the paint off of this section. So that way when I go to dimple dye it, it's not cracking the paint, harder to clean up later. So. Alright guys, so the way these work is you're going to put this on the bottom side of your panel, and your bolt and your top guy will go on top, and you'll put your panel in here, you'll cinch it in between, and just tighten it down till both of these dies meet, take it off, and that's literally it. Your flare is done. So I'm going to do a few of these, show you guys how it's done, then I'll knock it out and I'll show you what it looks like in the end. So, alright, so like I said, put this underneath, this on top, tighten it down till it's flat. Literally all it is. And what you're going to do is you got the knockout still inside of your die. You're going to get it out. Once you pop it off, you're ready for the next one. This part is literally the most annoying part about this whole process. So if you can pop this little thing on here or off of there, you're more than capable of putting your own dimple dies. Every once in a while you gotta clean this guy out, but Alright guys, just like that, that's all it is. I'll show you what it looks like. Sometimes, if you've got spot welds that have been cut before, they'll look like this, but I'm not sure what to do about that. I'm sure you could sand them out, but I'm not going to worry about it. But yeah, there it is. You'll see that this flange kind of bent a little bit just from the width of the die, but I'll go through with the hammer and dolly, straighten it back out. You'll never be able to tell. So that was just another quick video, guys. Like I said, I wasn't going to film it, but I feel like it's one of them easy things that about anybody could do. So if I were you, go get some dimple dies, add some flair to your project. See you on the next one.